Alright guys, so my name is Taylor, and I'm just gonna do my final reflection video, and here it is. So my first kind of impressions on philosophy was I really didn't know what philosophy was. Honestly, I had an idea of how it was, like ideas of world stuff, but I really never had put it really together or really thought about it in a real world aspect of before taking this class. And so philosophy, what it means to me now is that it is more than just an academic subject, for sure. It is really a way of thinking and seeing wisdom out in the world, and that's something I had really never thought of before. That the textbook, Developing a Wise Worldwide View, was really interesting. It kind of gave me a central idea of that there's more out in the world than what's just here in the United States, and that kind of goes a long way with me now. I mean, it makes me think deeper into things that I never thought I'd really think of, and I really enjoyed learning that and seeing other people's sides of things, and that was really interesting to me. I mean, understanding personal beliefs. I mean, all I know is what I've been raised by, and just not really thinking about how other people were raised or how other people in the world or even think differently than me, because we're all human, but we all have different ideas and we all have different personal beliefs that are not wrong to an instance, but it was very interesting to see what kind of the world thought other than my opinions as well, and I really enjoyed that. I really became more aware of asking questions and just not being quick to judge. I feel like sometimes we all are. We're quick to judge in our own beliefs and stuff. If something's not right, then if something's not the way we do it, we believe it's not right. But that's not the way it should be, and that really made a digital footprint on me for sure. But something that made an impression on me during this class was definitely ethics. It was definitely an interesting topic. It was kind of, my initial understanding of it was right from wrong, kind of following the rules, just kind of what I grew up what was ethical. But this course definitely taught me that it's complex for sure. They can all different ethics can lead to different conclusions, and it really depends on what the reasoning is. I mean, that I feel like that goes the farthest away about it, and that kind of really made a big impression on me that we got to think more carefully before we judge situations, and that was really eye-opening to see. Considering others' consequences and perspectives, that again, like I said, not everything that I think is right, not everything that somebody else thinks is right. That kind of understanding the difference of things, that when we're looking at these scenarios. And finally, I mean, I feel like the understanding why people agree on moral issues. I mean, that's a big thing in our world right now. What's right, what's wrong, what's ethical, but you don't see the side of everybody. So as long as you have an eye opening and are not quick to judge, I feel like that really it goes a long way with people, and not putting them down if you think something is wrong of what they think is right. So that was really eye opening to see. I feel like I'd apply that to like personal decisions and relationships. I mean, sometimes you're gonna be in a relationship and you're not always gonna agree with stuff, and you just gotta kind of put it to your side and say you're sorry, and sometimes like that, and that's something that I've had to work on for sure, but it definitely is eye opening. Something else that made an impression on me was the worldwide view. One of the definitions I took out of the book was framework through which people understand reality. That kind of set in with me quite heavily because it connects with many areas of philosophy. I feel like it connects with many areas of philosophy. I mean, it shapes beliefs about knowledge, truth, ethics, human nature, and purpose, and that is very important. I also realize that, again, like I've been saying, I feel like I'm repeating myself, but like I've been saying it, everybody has a different worldwide view. Everybody sees the world from a different perspective. Everybody's going through something different. You just kind of got to have a good head on your shoulders and understand that people come from different backgrounds, and that it's okay to come from different backgrounds, and that's I really have enjoyed learning about that. So something I feel like I would apply this to in my life, philosophy to my life, would be education, better critical thinking, stronger analysis skills, just in evaluating arguments and evidence. I mean, I feel like that goes hand in hand with just being a better person, just not being so quick to judge. My future career, I feel like it could involve too, is because ethical reasoning, problem solving, communication skills, and open-mindedness. I mean, that to be good in your career, you can't have your sights set on one person. Everybody's not different. Everybody is different. So you're gonna have different people come in applying for jobs. You're gonna be a different person coming in applying for jobs. Everybody has to have an open mind about things, and I feel like that will go a long way with everybody. But I really enjoyed this class. It taught me things that I feel like I would have never thought about even learning. It really helped me see the world from a different side of view, and really made me sit back in my chair and think about how I approach the world and how maybe I should be a better person. But I appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy.